Hello and welcome to I Care, I Volunteer, the show that brings to you the issues that concern our communities. Before we start, let me introduce you to Volunteer MBC, your local volunteer center serving the cities of Mississauga, Brampton, and Caledon. Volunteer MBC helps to connect volunteers in Peel to meaningful opportunities. So, if you are looking for a volunteer opportunity, log on to www.volunteermbc.org. to ensure that you receive a meaningful volunteer opportunity. Volunteer MBC also offers many learning opportunities via its Learning Center for Volunteer Engagement Professionals, board members, and volunteers of all ages. Did you know, in 1959, the Peel County Office Building opened just south of the original Peel County Courthouse. Along with the courthouse and jail, it is now home to the Peel Art Gallery Museum and Archives. On January 22, 1867, the first meeting of the Peel County Council was held in the new Peel County Courthouse in Brampton. On January 26, 2017, we marked 150 years of service to Peel. This milestone kicks off a year of celebrations recognizing both the Peel 150 Cares campaign and Canada 150. And to talk more about the history of volunteering in Peel, we have with us Volunteer MBC and Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Peel. Welcome back to I Care, I Volunteer. Joined with me here today, we have Angel of Big Brother and Big Sisters of Peel, as well as Megan joining us. So, welcome to studio today. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing great.
Good?
Great.
Are you ready to talk about volunteering in Peel?
We are.
Yes? All right, so first question, how has Peel been associated with volunteering?
I think Peel's been associated with volunteering in a lot of different ways. The landscape is ever growing. There's a lot of needs that have come up with an aging generation, with newcomers coming and settling in Peel. And as a result, there's an inclination for people to get involved and to help those in need.
Anything else to add there?
Nope, that's good.
she nailed it on the head. All right, so what do you think that volunteering means in the 21st century compared to what it may have used to mean in the past?
I think now there's been a change with how much time people have. So I think they're looking for opportunities to still be involved, to be a part of the community, but something that fits into their schedule more. And I think like the region of Peel's been, it's very diverse and it's been changing. And I think there's a lot of organizations now that tailor programs so that you can still be involved and be a part of your community.
Good. And what are some of the achievements that some of your volunteers have made over the years?
I actually think Megan's a really great one because she started as a little sister in our one-to-one match and has now become a big sister. So she's carrying on that momentum and we're seeing a lot of cycles happen. because volunteering really is contagious. And once you have that opportunity to get involved and give back, it gives you the warm and fuzzies, and you want to sort of continue that.
So as your role of a big sister, like what does that entail? What do you do for the community?
I think it's like I'm matched with a one-on-one, so I have a little sister, Selena, and I take her out on outings, I spend time with her. Basically, I watch her become a better person, and in turn that also helps me become a better person. I inspire her, and she watches me volunteer. Now she wants to become a part of the community as well and help out, which I think is great. Like, that's one of the most important things, to be able to see that I'm making a difference and then watch her want to make a difference as well.
Now, what kind of volunteer experiences do you feel that people are seeking nowadays?
You know, I think it depends on their interest level. One of the important things with Volunteer MBC and the service that they provide is they can really help make that assessment and work with people who have an interest in volunteering to find out what causes they're interested in, what type of time commitment they can contribute, and then match that up accordingly. And there's lots of different committees, you know, board of directors, events, you know, the full gamut in terms of how somebody can get involved.
And how have you as an organization made these changes and adapted to these changes in volunteering over the years? Because you have to alter the way you interact with the community, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, you know, from one perspective on a programming side, we've evolved and created new programs to adapt to the community. So, for example, our Conversation Club, which helps newcomer youth, and things like that. And then as a result, as Megan was mentioning earlier, people are busy, and you know, technology and advancements in jobs make it a little bit difficult. So we've got anything from being able to participate in a school for maybe over your lunch hour once a week, or something that you can come out to for a couple of hours just once a month. Lots of different programs, 11 core programs for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Peel, with variations of opportunities for people to get involved, because we get it. Everyone's got things going on, but that's not to say that, or we don't want that to become a restriction for somebody who does want to give their time.
Now, for both of you, why do you feel that it's so important that people in our community are getting involved in these community service organizations?
I think that it's great to be a part of something and to watch somebody in the community that you're mentoring and someone that you're helping inspire to be a better person, and then watching what they're able to do. This is our community, so we should make it the best that we can.
And what about you?
Yeah, sure. I think, you know, these days people do have a sense, we're kind of being raised, and the next generation is being raised with a sense to give back and get a little bit more political, if you will, or attribute yourself to a cause that's important to you. And the best way that you can do that, maybe outside of your career or outside of school, is to volunteer time and get involved.
And do you feel that volunteering acts as a sense of, it includes people? So how does volunteering act as inclusivity?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's certainly a sense of community that people would feel, for sure. Whether it's with respect to the cause or the organization that you're with, or even just as volunteers. I know when I was a big sister, I would often get together with lots of other big sisters because we had that in common, and we'd come up with different ideas and things that we could do as part of our volunteer role within the community and with our littles. And it just, again, makes people feel connected, and we need that more than ever these days.
Now, what would you say is your most proud moment of being a big sister?
Well, recently, I can't name them all, but recently my little sister just got to perform at one of the sports events at the ACC.
Okay.
And just the fact that she invites me to that, and the fact that she considers me family, that meant a lot. And watching her up there, I was proud. Getting her report card results back when I help her study for stuff. There's no specific moment. It's great to be able to see someone grow up and inspire them. It's very rewarding.
Mm-hmm. Now, how do you get matched with these little sisters?
It can be a lengthy process, depending on what program you want to get registered for. There are certain programs like a Big Bunch, where you just go and pick up a kid depending on whatever your schedule allows you to do. You can go and pick up a child and then take them to events while they're waiting for a match. The Conversation Club, like she mentioned, that's just an hour and a half once a week after school. But for the one-on-one matches. Basically, if you have a connection with the child, you're able to proceed with the application, and then if it works, then you're made a match. Yeah.
Yeah. So real quick, how can people get involved, or where can they go for information on getting involved with your organization?
Yeah, absolutely. The website is a great place, bbbspeel.com. Got a lot of information there about all of our programs, volunteer opportunities, and that type of thing, and you can give us a call as well.
Perfect. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We have lots more coming up on I Care, I Volunteer. Thank you to Megan and Angel. Stay tuned right here on Rogers TV.